you can share your screen, so it will be easier.
Yes, sir. I'm also not getting it where to getting.
Yeah, on the top left you can see new REPL. Go to new REPL.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
now you can
Okay.
choose the framework whichever you want.
Okay, so we'll code in there. Yeah.
You can go for create React tab. Yeah.
Okay. It's just like code sandbox.
Yes, exactly. Actually, like we can use whichever, but I mean I generally like go with this like for the mock interview. So it's, I think it also pretty similar. So
The output. Okay,
yeah.
so we have all the files then.
Can you try to run it?
Yeah. So will it show me the output? It's here only or it will go on the website?
Yeah, no, it will show up here only. Okay, so in the meantime, let me explain you the problem. So, do you know Facebook tagging? There is a Facebook feature tagging.
Yeah.
So like when you like you can go to in a photo and you can click on any of the like multiple people faces and you can like add the name on the like basically name or any information, right? Yeah, so we will do pretty similar. So what you will do is you need to create a, let's say we have a box, right? And in that box, okay, I think yeah, it's working, right? So what you need to do is you need to create, let's assume we have a box. So wherever you click on that box, you should be able to tag that, and whenever you hover over that you can say
Box.
that, I mean, yeah, that wherever you clicked, you should able to see that information there only, like at the top of it.
Okay, so like say this image is a box, and like if I click on the center, I should be able to tag something. I should be able to write something, and like if I click on this corner, I should be able to do something.
Yes, first you should able to add something. First information. Second, second is when you hover over that wherever like the informations are tagged, you should see that information only over that center. When you hover over that center, you should see that information.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So let's. Any doubt with the problem?
Sure.
Okay. So let's start with this. In the meantime, if you want to Google any of the like APIs regarding JavaScript API, so you are free to do. There is no issue because we might don't use always those APIs, so that's totally okay.
So just remove this code that we needed. Now we are opening file and create a new folder for components. So what I can do is I can save the. So whenever I hover on that in box, I can basically save the coordinates of that hover position. So basically, I get those coordinates, and once I hover on those coordinates which have that position, I should be like seeing that thing that I have saved.
Okay, great. Yeah. So let's do it.
Okay. Just take a photo from the. Declare a new component And just click on the photo component. Maybe this is not good.
You can go for empty div. There is no issue. You can like instead of photo.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, there's no issue. Anything which works for you, there is no issue.
I'll give it a class name so that I can style it. It won't be having anything else. Just not showing the and just export it from here and import it in the main component.
Yeah, let's try to give it a border so that we can easily see everything. You can try to give it a border.
Like that. Now I just import this file into my app pages. Okay, it should not show that over here. Okay, so this is over there.
Okay, great.
Okay. Now I have to basically track all the movements of my mouse whenever I hover on it and give it an option of tagging something.
Yeah, you need to give the option whenever you click somewhere.
Yeah. I'm coming back in the this. Okay, so there should be on hover, so I can Google it if I want to.
Yeah, no issue. You can Google it. There is no issue at all.
It's on mouse. Yeah. Okay, it's on more in React. Let's see. Let me. Hold on. I need to say execute the function. And hover. Give me the space. And just for now I just console.log e. I will see what it is there.
Okay.
Okay, it's not very nice. It shows me the output here only.
Yeah, it will show here only. No, it's not here. It's a server, na. Yeah, you need to open that browser console.
Okay.
Go to left side. In the left menu, you should able to click.
I think I.
No, go to left menu. You have, like go to somewhere free space where there is free space. Yeah, you can click inspect. Yeah, here you should able to see that any consoles. Yeah, try to click it.
It's not right. Just give a sample control statement. It's not.
Yeah,
It's fine. Okay, unknown. It's an unknown name. I guess the email name is not correct.
yeah. So what you can do is you can just like Google the
It's,
mouse events.
yes, it should be mouse over. Let's see. Mouse over. There. That's the only thing that I should be aiming for. Yeah, so it is running. Okay, so what I need to start from it is the position of x and y coordinates. So this should be in the client x and client y. But it won't be given directly. So it should be either target or so I will just comment. Okay, so either target is this element. Mouse position. This one either screen by any dot snakes. This is such values. I need to manually refresh it. Okay. So x should be e dot screen x. Y should be e dot screen. Yeah, so now I am getting the position result.
Can you click on the left corner, left upper corner?
Where?
No, box on the box. What's the coordinate of the left upper corner?
Okay. So it's not on click, it's on hover for now. For click, I have to basically make another function.
Okay, got it.
So right now it's on hover. So whenever I change my position on this box only, it changes my box. It changes the coordinates.
Okay, got it.
So now I'm getting the coordinates. So I just take this thing from there. This is a coordinate object. Okay. So I have to basically create something when a person clicks.
Yeah, wherever someone clicks, you need to wherever you click, then you need to show some type of input box.
And whether so if there is already like I have something tagged here and I have something is already tagged and if I want to see it I have to just hover on it or I have to click there only there also.
So when you want to show,
Yeah.
no, just hover over it and let's say you need let's say you don't need to be exact because you can't be precise. I mean, it's a very small pixel. So let's say we do some vicinity. I mean, right? If this is the center, let's say if 0, 0 is the center, we do some in the some vicinity of, let's say up to 200 or up to 300 points or something like that.
Okay. Got it.
You can say, you can whatever you want. You can travel a circle, rectangle, whichever you feel is the better way.
Okay, so now what I'm doing is right now I'm just taking out those values and hovering. So I need to basically add a on-click event as well. click on this div, I need to like handle a click event, and I just declare this function as well. Again, this would take an event parameter, and again I just see if it works or not. The object should be the same. It will be the same object. Yeah, so it gives me the values.
Okay, great.
Now, once I click, I need to basically like I can show the input field here
Yes.
after that.
Yeah, let's start with the like you can add input here wherever you want. Initially, let's start with that, and yeah, let's start with that.
I don't think I should keep the states in the app component. This has nothing to do with the app component. This is our separate component. So
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I think you can take in the app.js.
Taking new state from there, and let's say I use React style, so I don't have to use any button or any extra text. And then after this step, I basically make a form, and that form will only be visible when we have like clicked there. So its visibility will be conditional.
Okay.
So it's now the new state doesn't show the new state. Then is form visible is a state, and to set it this state I will use set it is form visible, and once I have this, in the initial it will be just false. So I will basically render this form on the basis of this condition. Let's say for like testing purpose, I just for now I will just keep it true, so that it shows up to me. Okay, so the test will be is form visible. If it is true, then I will show this form. Okay. Now in this form, I just have two things: an input to basically take in that tag name. Okay, so let's see it again. The label name would be like tag name. And then input. Input between again with tag name, and placeholder will be another tag name. Then we also have to make a state for this tag name. And initial date would be empty.
Are you sure? Like, so you are using string? Are you sure there can be multiple tags?
Sorry, this is just whatever the user is inputting.
Okay, got it.
The complete all the tasks that is tagged in this div, that would be an array obviously, but whatever the user is inputting, so it would only be a string now. So
Okay,
it's
got it.
comma separated.
Yes, right. Yeah.
I'll also make a state for all the tags. That would be an array. In the initial it would be an array.
Okay, got it.
Just close this one out, and can I just okay, I need it for now. Okay, It says, okay, there are warnings since I haven't used those things. And that is fine. There will be an on-chain payment to it. So the on-chain payment is going to take this value E and just set the tag name to e.target.value. There's another, measure March. Okay, this should change. Yeah.
So you want to make state by default false is form visible.
Yeah, I'll make that once I just complete this thing. So the value, so if we have an initial value, then it would be the value. Okay. So I guess this is fine. Now I just have to add a button. The type of the button would be somewhere.
Okay, I'll just come in a minute. You just keep doing it, okay?
Yes, sure. This button would basically
क्या बोलते हैं एक अच्छी वो मिला है मुझे ओपन सोर्स क्या बोलते हैं सॉल्यूशन काफी अच्छा है मैं सोच रहा हूँ तो करना I think there's one thing left here that I need to basically on something on something but account behavior that is loading the page. I just entered the default behavior and what I have to do is basically get these tags that will be an array and this piece of the you can just start it and we'll see all the time and then just all the time so push. I have to do push something. So what is that I have to push into it? So it would have three things like the coordinates and the tag name. Tag name, the aggregates, and then there will be the coordinates. And just check the numbers. Coordinates. And it should be an object which is
On click, I would just set coordinates. Then I'm not sure how I'm gonna save the thing.
Hey, so where we have reached?
Yeah. So I just added a on submit function to this form, and so this is the handle submit function where I have just prevented the default behavior by using e.prevent default, and now I'm like destructuring all the, so I'm getting all the tags that we have, and using destructuring spread operator, I'm getting all the tags. And once I have the tag, I'm basically pushing a tag name to it and the coordinates that we have. So I have also declared a new state for coordinates, which would be an object. So it would take the x position and the y position.
Okay, so you are getting that position on handle click. You are setting the coordinates, set coordinates. Okay,
And
and handle
once
sub.
the user, yeah.
So have you used the handle submit where you have used?
So it's there. It's on the form.
Okay, okay, form, got it, got it.
So
Okay,
once I have, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
so once I have pushed it into the all tags, I would basically set the tags to all tags, and then I would just take out basically reset all the states that needed to be reset after this.
Okay,
So say,
yeah, let's try to complete this one. At least let's corresponding to each. Let's store it. Let's try to make it functional.
yeah, sure. Visible would be false, and set text name would be given empty string, and set coordinate would again be empty object. Okay. We'll also console.log the states like you know. The tab the tags. Okay. So initially the tags list is empty.
Okay.
It's console empty. Then when I like click on it, it's still empty since I haven't added anything. But just a second, when I want to see something. Okay. Why the form is still visible? Okay, I haven't checked the default straight to false. Yeah. It's reload now. Yeah. So initially the form is not visible, and once I click on it, okay, why is not okay? Handle click. I haven't said it. Just a second. Sorry. That would be true. I think now this should work. Yeah, initially the tags is empty, and when I click on it, the form is visible to me. And let's say testing is okay, and I add it, and like we have something here. So the tag name is test, and I have the coordinates as well.
Okay. Okay. So what's the problem here? There's a problem in this approach. Can you figure it out? What's the issue?
Yeah. So while I was inputting something there, my state was also updating. So I don't want to re-render that div again. So is that a problem? I can also like fix that form into a new component.
Okay.
So that
How about if you click on the same coordinate twice? You will be pushing in the array or duplicating the information.
yeah. So I need to check, keep a check on that as well.
Okay, or just let's optimize it. I mean, let's optimize this approach and then we can move ahead.
So I need to basically
Yeah, avoid
click
the
on,
duplication basically. Yes, you need to avoid the
yeah,
duplication of the same coordinates.
yeah, sure. And then yeah. So let's say we have this tag thing here. I just check if we have any same coordinates, and if there are same coordinates, then I'll just return false. Okay. Let's say we have a state. So if this comes out to be a value, then we should not be like saving it. So all tags dot find. We cannot store two tags at the same position, whatever their name be. So
I mean,
x and y coordinate should not be same.
I mean, either it should either it should be overwritten. You can take any of the assumption that either you should overwrite or either you should clear the previous one.
Okay, okay. Okay. So like we give my tag and this will be a function. What it returns. Okay, I'll just go with it. Not fine. Yeah, so this basically says if the element is there or not. Okay. So we have this tag thing here, and we have to check if tag dot x tag dot coordinate dot x is equal to coordinate dot x and then dot coordinates dot y is equal to coordinates dot y. If something comes up in this tag thing, then our approach should be different here.
Okay, so what's the time complexity of this one now? Let's say you might have like thousands of coordinates. So what's the time complexity here?
So for this find method,
Yes.
so it would be going around for each and every like it would be like going to each and every element of the function, and once it finds the very first value that is present according to the condition, then it will return me true. So
Like what's the complexity assuming you have n number of tags?
so it would be O(n) in this case.
Okay, can you optimize it? I'm expecting you to go to O of 1.
O of 1. Okay.
This I do think. This I do think it's pretty simple. You have something. There is something in here. If you try to use it, you can actually come up with that. So try to think how you can optimize it.
Yeah, just okay. I have this all tags thing, and I have to basically okay. All tags. I cannot like get that array index using its coordinates. If I should be able to, if I am able to get it, then it would be O(1).
So if
I'm able to get the array in elements index using its coordinates, so what I have saved in there.
yes, yes, exactly. You are on the right path. Try to think what you can do.
All tags. So it's also it's an array. It's not an object, so I cannot directly like.
Try to think about like how you are storing the tags. You think you can use something else instead of array?
Okay. Let me think. So it could also be an object.
Yeah. Okay. If you do you think if you use object, it will solve the problem?
Okay, so I think I can store it like this, like say x value. So say we have an object that is the state, and like, to basically go to that value, I'll basically write a string, and this string could be like x value is like say 1, 2, 3, and then y value is say again 1, 2, 3. So like these are just random values I want to.
Okay.
This is what I want to.
Okay. So if you store like this, do you think you can replace this find method from order of n to order of 1?
Yeah, so I can directly like access that object's element with this thing.
Yes,
But
right.
I'll have to change a lot of things with it as
Great,
well.
right. So I mean, okay, let's not worry about it. I mean, you got that. So let's go with that.
So this is a solution that you wanted me to get.
Yes, I mean that's the like a better data. So it's like the data structures you have used is currently is the array,
Yeah.
while the optimal data structure here is if you use the
Okay.
like object map or object. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
okay, so you are storing the coordinates and you are doing it right. Okay, that's great. Now let's focus on showing it. Let's
yeah.
try to do it quickly if we can do it in the next 10 minutes. We
So
have 10 minutes, don't worry. So you storing the information, let's show it now.
okay. Just I'll just comment it out. Okay. Now we have to show basically the coordinates. Those coordinates need to be basically positioned over this div.
Yes.
So you cannot store it directly. You have to basically position them on the respect. I can also like position it with the div only. But since in our case we have taken the screen x value, so
Uh,
I'll have to
let's start with first showing the information only. You can show it wherever you want,
okay.
and then we can later on focusing on showing it exactly at the coordinates.
Yeah,
First,
yeah.
just let's show it. Like let's not worry about it.
Okay. Uh, so I have this div. I have basically positioned those things. Okay, I just make another component. Just delete it. Another component that would be tag.this. Okay. The tag.this is tag. Well, it would be getting some props on its parent, and it would just be returning the tag name. So that is what we want from it.
Just try to have it. Yeah, just return it anything right now. Just try to have it border or something so it will be easy to identify it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so the class name of tag. It's that could be a props dot tag name.
Yeah, anything is fine. Yes.
Export default. Okay, now I just take this. And just give it a bottom. And get some bottom. Okay. And then like here in okay, I want to show it. So whenever I hover on it, I need to show all the tags or the tags only in that area.
You need to show the tag which is like closest to it. For example, if you have let's say two let's say if you have tag at 00 and second tag let's say you have 10 comma 10, just
So
imagine in a like a x and y like 2D system, and if you are like hovering around let's say in the circle of let's say like a 0 comma 0 and let's say between like 5 comma 5, so it's more closer to the 0 comma 0, you should show that. And if you are like going to like little above 5, you can show the like other one, and at the same position 5 comma 5 you can show either one, it doesn't matter, but which is like in the close vicinity of either one.
okay, I'll just so for the testing purpose, I'll just show all of them right now when I hover on it, and then I'll like apply the conditions.
Yeah, that's also fine, no issue.
So if so we have this coordinates thing. So if we have the coordinates, if the coordinate is not empty, then okay. The coordinates is not empty. I need to show these tags, and these tags should be like. Wait a minute. Then there will be tags in the map. The tag would be like, it would be send its coordinates as well as its value. I don't know why it is not giving me suggestions right now. So from that tag, I need to basically pass in that tag name. Just tag me tag dot. So I need to provide it a key. So the key would be tag name. I will provide the index only. So I'm not storing. There will be its origin. So for the position, I will say pass the coordinates to it. Okay. There's an arrow. Position tag dot coordinates. It is this error passing error. Okay.
There is one extra circular bracket for map. Check the map mention map.
Yeah. So
You need one extra bracket in starting also. Starting of like tags dot map after that.
tags dot map
Arguments, bind the arguments in a circular bracket.
Yeah.
No, now there are two brackets. Like second one, remove the before arrow. Yeah, single one only.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just like put some nation text so that we can see it. So it has to be an array of objects.
Don't worry, we can do it like you can initialize in the like real time. Don't worry, that will be fast.
Then let's see. Okay, so it is not currently showing it on the right position. It is shown here.
Yeah, that's fine. Like there's not much issue. Now it should be shown only when you try to add multiple tags. Let's see if we are able to see all the tags.
Yeah, so, now you cannot currently show it on the position that we want to show.
That's fine. That's like a more of a technical thing. Let's do it when you hover around its vicinity. Something like, let's say like up to 100 something or like that. Try to do it.
Okay, so one thing is I also don't want to show it like when I'm when I'm submitting something.
No, you need to show only when you hover around that point basically.
Yeah, I got it. I'll just refresh. Let's again add something. Again.
Just try to remember where you are storing it, so it's easy for you to actually debug that.
So this is like this one, this two. When I like click on it, so basically it shows me the form, and once I click, okay. This is not good.
You need to like change only when you hover over it, like.
Yeah. So whenever I click on it, so the coordinates will have something. So they will be shown. So I don't. So this condition the current condition is wrong. So this should not be here. Okay. Let's see. To basically remove this coordinate condition, since when I add something, it would be like, okay. So basically
let's just discuss it how you actually plan to do it. I mean, like, don't worry, like, leave the execution part. Let's discuss how you want to do, how you will do it actually.
Okay. So first of all, there's one change I would like to do. So once I'm hovering on it. Right now when I click on it, so there should also be a state that basically keeps the tag whether I'm hovering or whether I have clicked. So if I've clicked, I should not be seeing any tag. So right now, let's say if we have something here, so it would just then again I will click. It is showing me this thing. So I don't want to see it if I have like clicked on it. So that would be first thing. So I would just declare a new state that would be using the use state that is hovering. So is hovering if is hovering is true, then only show me the tags. Otherwise, don't show me any tag. So like when I click on it, I will just set the hovering to false, so that it won't show me any tag. Okay, that was the first thing that I would do. Now, let's say I submitted something, so the state that is hover state would still be false. When I like hover on it, so the is hover state would be like passed as true. That would be set as true. Now, once that state is true, I am mapping those things. I'm mapping those things, but now I'm also sending the positioning. I'm also sending the positions to it. So and I have the coordinates, like whatever I am hovering on, I have the coordinates to it. So I am sending it the position where that tag actually resides. So using the some CSS, I would just position it at those positions. And when I'm sending those coordinates where I'm hovering, I'll just say like you can go to this function. Okay, you can show that. Okay, so in this tag, I'll get props.position.x and y. So if dot x and dot y positions and my hover coordinates position is like in like say with a difference of 100, it's like the difference between them is less than 100.
How you will check it? I mean, that's what I'm asking. When you are hovering, you are getting the multiple coordinates at like, let's say you are hovering at a specific place, you are getting a coordinates. From that coordinate, how you will determine whether to show which tag or not? That's the main part. How you will do?
That's what I'm saying. That in this tag component, I will also be sending the coordinates of what I'm hovering on. Okay, so the props.coordinates will give me the coordinates of my hover position, and I already have the props.position to basically see where this tag belongs. So in the return statement, I would say have a conditional here as well. So if the props.position.x and props.position.y are on a difference with of like say less than 100 with the coordinates.n and coordinate.y, then I will just send this thing. Otherwise, I'll send a null statement.
Okay, that's that will work, but let me tell you edge case. It might be possible that single coordinate can be closer to multiple tags, right? If you are like, let's say if it's a rectangle, let's say if it's a circle, let's say rectangle, and there are multiple points, and you are passing that current coordinate actually like closer to all of the 5 coordinates, but you want to show only one.
Okay, so in that case, I need to show the closest one. Yeah.
How you will show, because you are passing that property to each tag, and each tag don't aware about the other. So how you will check that?
Okay, so like I need to fix that in my mapping function, and I don't need to then. In that case, I don't need to pass this to.
Don't worry. Okay, so this is the last question. What's the problem with your hover function? There is like a major issue with your hover function.
I got it. I was also going to say that I need to basically set a debounce to it as well. Since whenever I hover on something, it will update the state, which I don't want.
Yes,
I need to set a debounce to it.
Yeah, it will do thousands of times, which it ideally should not be. So you are right. So we should use the debouncing. And
I was going to say that thing when we will discuss the
absolutely you are absolutely correct. So I think the last one remains which is like how to find it. So this is a little tricky part. Because you have the stored in objects, so from that actually you need to determine which is being the closest. So that's actually a logic you need to derive, but but that's fine. I think it's been it's been really great. So I think the feedback I would like to have is like, you should like the first thing I think you should have think about the data structure, the object one first, because
Yeah, yeah,
it will going to have like a huge time complexity, right?
yeah.
And yeah, mostly are actually good, so just try to have it, yeah, as you are doing, that's the right approach. Like you don't need to directly jump to the exact answer. Show the
Yeah.
form wherever, show that actually there, and from there, if you are able to do that as you have done, you can just focus on like doing it at the specific coordinate, which is pretty easy, right? That's not a big problem. But I think overall it's been pretty good.
So, if you were the interviewer, would you select me or not?
If like it's I will say it's been yes. I will say it will not be a strong yes, but it will definitely be yes again, because like see 45 minutes is a big one for this. But as I said, like you should have mentioned like expecting, like you should have like saying about debounce first.
Yeah.
So that too, like before actually the interviewer says, and choosing the right data structure was the first part.
Yeah.
And I think these are the 2-3 main things. I mean, like it's not, as you can see, it's like this doesn't have too many things. These are only 2-3 things, and but you are able to get it like mostly around it. So I will say like a weak yes, maybe around weak yes, positive, uh, but definitely on the positive side.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. So like, do you have anything for me? Do you want to ask